Welcome to Watermelon. Tired of watching the news filled with negativity, wars, crimes, and problems? If you're done with that kind of vibe bringing you down, you've come to the right place. Here are 60 hilarious news bloopers guaranteed to brighten your day.
Jacksonville man just won $1 million jackpot from a scratch-off where he bought the winning ticket. That's ahead at 6.
Can you imagine the quality of service for that amount of money? That better come with a lifetime subscription. A customer at a Wichita Home Depot jokingly warned others about the severity of his need to use the restroom.
He warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up.
However, someone took it a little too literally and called the police.
A customer alerted employees. A man inside the bathroom said there was a bomb in the building.
For one of our news anchors, the story was just too much to handle.
To Ethan now, please.
No.
Have to go to a commercial.
No, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Punctuation plays a crucial role in constructing sentences. One missed period in the auto cue can completely change the meaning of the news.
This is BBC World News. I'm Jonathan Charles, kept hidden for almost 2 decades and forced to bear children.
Conferences in the nation. Hi, Brittany. Oops.
Sorry.
Welcome to YouTube. Yeah, hello. That's going to make somebody's something. All right.
I'm still not sure whether they need to call a sound technician or an exorcist.
Weeks? We're talking months.
Fuck this.
Weeks? We're talking months for these 100 miles, guys. You know, I've learned a lot of really interesting
All right, we apologize for that.
Man, has she been trained? It's altered her voice.
This woman was struck by lightning and woke up from a 2-week coma. Her famous words are now quoted by everyone.
I should buy
Well, obviously, there was a problem with that tape. She doesn't really sound like that. She doesn't remember the accident, but the evidence is clear.
I'm suddenly feeling the unexpected urge to watch the Latin Fox Sports News, all thanks to Alina Moyne.
Vamos a comenzar la recorrida por nuestros móviles y nos vamos a River, la tenemos a Agostina Escalice.
No nosotros, Igual, no. Con el día que hacen Buenos Aires, estaría bárbaro. No, el agua es una disciplina y sobre todo.
If you don't know what a flux capacitor is, don't worry. It only exists in Back to the Future.
This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
But this reporter clearly hadn't seen the movie, and someone decided to have a little fun at her expense.
Hazelden told us that he believes the issue was with a defective flux capacitor, though the NTSB wouldn't comment.
100 degrees. This is absolutely the top cool off at the pool today.
The city of Kent is introducing some very interesting ideas for school lunches.
Or turkey sub sandwich. In Kent, it's the Moxie Dunkers and marijuana. No. Marinara.
Very interesting day at school today. Yes.
Well, that's one way to make school kids sit still. How would you pronounce a name like this? Surprisingly, it reads a bit differently, and the anchors were not prepared for that.
So the dipshit woman. God, what's her name? Dick Shit. Is it Dick Shit? It looks like Dick Shit.
I know it does, Paul, but it's not that. It's Dixit.
There she is, there. Sheila Dick Shit.
There are some topics you just shouldn't laugh at, like reporting on a murder. But this suspect's photo was too funny, and trying not to laugh only makes everything 10 times funnier.
The 37-year-old man is accused in the death of his wife, Tara Lynn Grant. A torso and body parts in and near the Grant home.
Tonight, a 7.2 magnitude earthquake rattled Alaska's seismically active Aleutian Islands. It was a very large earthquake. The good thing is there were no immediate reports of any damages or injuries. So,
From that magnitude?
An anchor's slip-up made viewers see a box of chocolates in a whole new light, especially the filling inside.
Orange cream and peppermint cream and making a cum box.
Come back is the term, I believe. It's not a nightmare. We're actually on live TV.
This news was so breaking, it just kept breaking over and over again. Hugh Edwards spent 4 minutes minding his own business, unaware he was live on air. This news anchor pulled a little prank on his co-host live on Halloween.
Man, you know.
And she wasn't too happy about it.
I had nothing to do with it. What did I just say? I had nothing.
Another time, he reported a fake news story about an app that lets you smell or taste things through your device.
Welcome, the world's first app that actually lets you taste and smell things right on your phone. And I got the free version on my phone.
Wait, are they licking their phone?
Yeah, dude, check it out.
It was orchestrated with just one purpose, to make his coworker lick an iPad on April Fool's Day.
Do the licking part where you can taste it.
I am not licking an iPad. Is that a joke?
Show what show what it says.
That's not funny.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, so on, buddy.
It's not doing anything. Error.
Again, these strong seas that are moving across the area and eroding the beaches, a big problem.
As we check the buoys outshore,
From this news story, we're learned that NFL player Ray Rice is actually Spider-Man, and that he has no idea how to apologize properly.
Ray Rice breaks his silence today, apologizing to his wife and his fans for the allegations that he attacked his wife, knocking her unconscious in a casino elevator this last February. That is not the right video.
Here is what happens when a forensic sketch artist lies on their resume.
We're asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. Yeah, I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
And now, the news we deserve. An overweight cat is trying to lose weight by swimming in a pool.
Holly is a 13-year-old cat who dislikes the outdoors and other physical activities, but with encouragement from her owner and weekly visits to the Old Town Pet Resort.
They found a lot of relief by the water, and if they wanted some sun, well, the sand was the perfect place to soak it all in.
This news anchor thought she had enough time to apply lipstick before the camera cuts back to her.
Okay, Richard, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was in the shot. Sorry, guys, I was touching up my makeup, but I was listening.
Have you ever seen a baby giraffe learning to walk? That's probably what the anchors thought of when they saw a model tumble on the runway.
Quite recovered after that. There she goes.
At least they apologized. Kind of.
I'm sorry.
Come on, we want to apologize.
Hold on.
This guy had some important information about sun protection, but there was something different on his mind.
Protecting children's skin from the sun is obviously extremely important. Haley Hernandez has some tips on how to get kids on board.
He actually didn't lie.
Like when you dip your chicken fingers into quiet. Dip your chicken fingers.
This is why, as a weather anchor, you should never wear green. Your coworkers will use it against you.
Pero no se preocupen, seguimos con el tiempo. Las temperaturas para hoy van de 100. What's going on?
This news anchor suggested an unconventional way to use a swimming pool.
Great time to go out the door right now and take a dump or take a dip.
No. During a Valentine's Day broadcast, a news anchor accidentally said a word that made the report way more accurate.
And if you're making last-minute dinner plans, you may have a hard time getting in some of the titties in some of the city's top spots. We checked around at some local restaurants.
Pro tip for anyone working on air: make sure to turn off Siri before going live.
The height that he gets on this job, I mean my volleyball team.
Well, Siri's talking to us.
Yeah, Siri was pretty excited about all those Zion highlights.
You can't blame her.
Absolutely. She's been watching too. Yeah, that's going to do it for us.
That to the 20 inches of rain. It's just unfathomable. Oh my goodness, unfathomable. There we go.
These anchors reported a plane crash in the middle of a busy road.
Breaking news. You got a plane crash, 29th and King Drive.
Skycam is cutting in and out, but it's supposedly in the middle of the road.
Wow. And it looks like a giant hole in the middle of the street.
Soon, however, they realized it was the NBC show Chicago Fire filming a scene.
This is being shot as part of a TV show. So
are you kidding? They might want to tell the news folks when they're doing this and shutting down King Drive. Are you kidding me? It's okay. It's all for a TV show.
A graffiti artist who left Beavis and Butthead graffiti all over Detroit faced charges for vandalism. I'm not sure the news itself is that funny, but the anchor's laughter makes it 100 times funnier.
I was not.
A report about the launch of 5G was broadcast using that very network. Ironically, it turned out to be the worst possible advertisement for 5G.
This is a 5G-enabled phone. It's connected to the EE network here in the centre of London, and we're actually only getting a speed of 40 megabits per second. That means is that the sort of things we do all day long on our phones. A few places at the moment, but it's going to be...
Okay, Sarah, I'm going to have to interrupt you there because bizarrely the 5G line isn't working properly. So apologies to our viewers.
Snoop Dogg carrying the Paris 2024 Olympic torch earlier today. Luckily, whilst he was carrying the torch, he didn't drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Sorry, am I the only one laughing at my joke?
Have you ever heard of the game Goat Simulator, where you play as a goat? This man turned it into real life by spending 3 days in the Alps with the herd of these amazing animals. I believe the anchor did try her best to keep a straight face while reporting the news, but it didn't quite work out.
Amusing, but actually it provokes thought. I need a Kleenex.
You guys. If you want something to stay a secret, never share it with your co-host. This woman now regrets telling her colleague that she wears a weave.
Yeah, you don't want sprinkler system and a beautiful weave. Wow, you're beautiful. You said it was a weave, right?
It's not. Oh.
This meteorologist has just realized that his TV is a touchscreen, and it made his day.
Kind of hung up just a little bit. Oh, I moved the map. I didn't know I could do that. No way.
Are you serious? Did you just discover that?
I gotta try it. Can I zoom? Oh man, it's a great day.
Seriously.
I've never touched it before. Oh my gosh, you can tilt it? What's going on?
Warning that I'm just not.
Oh my God!
Christmas is the season of giving. So, this woman decided to share her signature artichoke dip with her colleagues. But something tells me this dish wasn't as good as she believed.
Oh my gosh.
I can't swallow it.
Okay, so first of all...
How are you doing that?
They say once is a chance, twice is a coincidence.
You can get tickets online at
But I think these two accidents are enough to prove that this anchor is a bit too dirty-minded.
Son was teething. He used to like to take the big fat rubber end of my vibrating toothbrush and put it in his mouth and he'd just kind of sit there like, oh yeah, that feels good. That hits a spot. My gums are itchy.
Pre-recorded segments from the scene look like a reliable way to avoid airing things that shouldn't be seen. Just make sure not to mix up which take to use on air.
He told officers he was on his way to fuck my life. But here's
a weight who already swept the Washington Capitol.
Victoria Valentine was forced to chase an out-of-control robot camera just to stay in frame.
Lady, you know what? Sometimes this happens. Just to prove it's not.
Confirming the ground is now good to say. Oh, you've been joined by a beautiful lady. It's a man, actually, Derek.
Well, at least he called him beautiful, right? Do you like the new name for what used to be called Twitter? This anchor came up with one that fits much better.
That's it from me, from your business news. You can always reach me on Twitter.
Ever feel like news channels sometimes kind of sensationalize the weather? The folks over at KTLA5 seem to think so too. They even poked fun at them live on air.
Serious weather to talk about. Look at the Doppler. We have
out there, very foggy times, especially late Thursday through Saturday morning. Hey, Carrie, it's our floor director. She's pretty good.
During the weather forecast, Natalie Herbeck didn't realize they were filming and accidentally walked into the shot.
Oh, hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. Natalie. No, stay there. Point to Woolly Bear.
There you go.
Yes, there's the Woolly Bear. Make sure you shot for that. I really apologize.
Just a couple of minutes later, it was actually her time to be on air.
Hello again, Natalie.
I'm supposed to be here now, I swear. Well, there are lots of...
This newscast went from a cute little beaver to a full-on euphemism joke.
Those little guys are cute and cuddly looking, and the beavers I've seen are bigger.
And not.
Yeah, and they don't look as friendly, so I don't know, maybe I've seen my beavers in the wrong place.
Yes, weather time.
If you think clowns are only funny to kids, this clip is for you. A news story about two clowns crashing on the road had the anchors laughing to tears.
When two clowns crashed, it was no laughing matter. The driver, 83-year-old James Billingsley, aka Dimples the Clown, collided. Police say Dimples was wearing oversized clown shoes, but police say
Brian has been laughing for the past 2 minutes now.
Megan Henderson was late for her morning broadcast, and her colleague kindly agreed to cover for her.
The very early edition of the KTLA Morning News.
And I'm Megan Henderson. Let's go ahead and start things off with weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, Megan Henderson. Hey, Megan Henderson.
Come on, Megan.
Hello, I'm watching BBC News. I'm Gareth Barlow. You're watching BBC News.
And the award for Best Freudian Slip goes to Holly Pietchuk.
More teens are having luck, finding summer jobs.
I feel sorry for that injured boy, but I'm really curious what the hell happened in the background.
Christine, they are. The whole neighborhood knows the boy. They say he's friends with their children, goes to school with them, and was in the backyard of this house when that pole came crashing on him in front of horrified witnesses.
When Leslie Horton delivers her traffic reports, the cameras start living their own lives.
No, it's just going to stay there. I'll just have to sort of figure out, oh, he's realized.
The weather map glitched, showing abnormally high temperatures, and the presenter just went with it.
We'll bring you on into the temps, and we're all doing okay. Wow, 750 degrees in Gila Bend right now.
Here's one model. This one has definitely shifted a bit. So as you head through the rest of the night tonight, you can see.
Many people try to get on TV, but some don't enjoy being caught on camera at all.
When the most vulnerable in society might not be able to find the items.
A blunder in a television news report turned an innocent hamster into a ruthless killer.
16-year-old Molly Bish disappeared while at her lifeguarding job at a pond in Warren back in June of 2000. The possible suspect, Rodney Stanger, seen here. Well, no, this is not Rodney Stanger, obviously.
I just can't believe the anchor managed to keep her face straight. The first day on a new job always comes with unexpected challenges. For AJ Clemente, his debut as a news anchor ended in getting fired.
News leader in high definition. Gay fucking shit.
Good evening, I'm Van Tu. You may have seen our newest from AJ on
In the middle of a weatherman's news report, a child jumped in to help.
30 degrees across central Mississippi.
I don't know what's going on, but Zane doesn't know. Are you sure? Are you crazy?
The kid even gave a couple of predictions of his own.
Now, you want to point out the weather right now?
Yeah, there are farts everywhere and toots. It's crazy.
Studies show that allowing dogs in the workplace lowers stress levels, but that's possibly not the case here.
Я кошатница, я люблю кошек.
And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.